DBT?
Data build tool.
It's a data build tool. Okay, so that's one a mix of earphones. It's a data build tool. What's the purpose of this data build tool? What will the purpose it generally? What's the purpose of this thing?
Transformation within the data warehouse.
So make use of earphones, basically. So it's a data transformation framework. Okay, so frame. Okay, see, understand the basics. It's a data build tool. It's mainly for data transformation framework. So definition is that what used to transform the data that has been already loaded in the data warehouse. Okay, point is that what? So data is already loaded in the data warehouse. Just with the help of DBT, we are trying to do the transformation. Here, data warehouse in the sense like what data warehouse it can come as? Can be Snowflake. Any other data warehouse? Anyone? It can be Redshift. Anything apart from it? Redshift, BigQuery. There are so many things. BigQuery, Synapse. Okay, one second. So BigQuery, Synapse. Okay, simple thing is that what's a data build tool? It's a data transformation framework used to transform the data that has been already loaded in the data warehouse. Okay, so this is for only transformation part. Okay, before that, let me understand you what is ETL and ELT. So based on this, you can able to have the understanding. What is ETL? Tell me. ETL abbreviation.
Extract, transform, and load.
Extract the data, then transform the data and load the data. Now tell me in the load what happened. So transformed data will be loaded in the data warehouse. Okay, this is a difference. Same thing. So make this up here once. So what about ELT approach? ELT approach. Okay, it is extract the data. Then what happened? We are doing what? Loading the where? Loading in the where? Load the data into the data warehouse. Okay, see, extracting the data, load data into the data warehouse, and then what? And
Then transform.
So transformation will be done where? Transformation is going to happen in the data warehouse. Okay. Now by seeing these two things, tell me DBT is an ETL tool or ELT tool?
ELT.
Anybody?
ELT.
So not okay. See, remember DBT is not an ETL tool or an ETLT tool. Okay. So what exactly it's focus on which part? Focus on only loading part. Remember, this is important. So it's not an ETL tool. So because it doesn't focus on loading part. Okay. It's mostly focus on which part? Focus on the transformation. So point is that what? So DBT is not an ETL tool or not an ELT tool. It's mostly focus on what thing? Focus on what? Only the data transformation. So this is important. So see here, tell me in real time right now, which approach is following ELT approach or ETL approach in the current market projects? Tell me, we're following which approach? ELT approach is cost effective one. So because what happened, the transformation is not done in the ETL tool, it is done in the data warehouse. Right now, every companies, the projects are going to happen on ELT approach, ELT. Okay, that is nothing but what? So, okay, it's a transformation. So remember, DBT mostly focus on which part? Tell me, extracting or loading no, only focus on what? Focus on the transformation part. So this is important. Okay, see, DBT mostly focus on the data that has been already loaded by the data loaders. Okay, so here you should understand what are the ETL tools we're having in the market, like high level. Tell me, ELT tools, ETL tools.
Informatica Power Center.
Informatica is there. IAC is there. Cloud version. Then
Ab initio.
Ab initio. Okay.
SSIS.
SDA.
Okay, so just want to say make use of your hands. Okay, don't disturb others. Okay, tell me, ISCS
Talent.
there. Talent is there. Okay, so there are so many things there. Ab initio is there. Pentaho is there. Okay, ADF is there. Okay, so ADF. Okay, there are so many things are there. Okay, these are ETL tools. Same thing. Tell me ELT tools. ELT tools. What are ELT tools we're having in the market? Anyone? Fivetran is there. So you should know high level because as a part of DBT developer, you should have understanding of what are the tools and technologies we are working in a current project. Fivetran, then Havo, Stitch, then Airbyte is there. Airbyte is there. So Metlin also will access ELT tool. You can perform ELT operations. Okay, so these are the some ELT tools. Now let me help you the same thing. So here one more time, I'll try to explain one more time. So understand the basics. If you're able to understand the basic, you can able to understand the concepts also. So DBT is a data build tool. Okay, it's focus on what mostly on the transformation part. Okay, see transformation part only. Okay, so it's mostly focused on the transformation part. Okay, not an ETL tool, not an ELT tool. It is used to transform the data that has been already
Loaded in the data warehouse.
already loaded by whom? Loaded by the ELT developers or the data loaders. Okay, so loaders in the respective data warehouse. It can be Snowflake, it can be BigQuery, or it can be Synapse, or anything, it can be loaded. So simply it's taking the data that has been already there in the data warehouse. Okay, so if we take the raw data with the help of DBT, we are doing the performance, we are doing what? We are trying to do the what? Transform data will be available. This was the functionality. Let me go back to the PPT. I'll explain in detail. It's a simple thing. Okay, don't worry. It's the same thing. Okay. So let me start this. It's a data build tool. Okay. So what happened? Data build tool used for data transformation purpose only. Not an ETL tool, not an ELT tool. Okay. So this is the functionality. Next one is that what? Mostly focus on which part? Focus on the transformation part. Raw data is there. DBT, with the help of DBT, we are doing the transformed data will be available. Got the pointer? So it's a, see this high level points, transformations, mostly on transformation part, not extracting, not loading, only transformation part. So see, with the help of DBT, we can able to the development activities, the testing. So these are important. Okay, see, remember in a project, in a Snowflake project. Okay, so before that, tell me what is Snowflake? What is Snowflake? Now tell me Snowflake important.
Cloud data warehouse.
Cloud data warehouse.
It's a cloud-based data warehouse. Mainly purpose of this Snowflake is that what? This is mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Okay. Now what happens? So this is cloud-based data warehouse mainly for storaging purpose, processing, and analytic purpose. And Snowflake is mainly for what? Data migration project. Tell me what is migration project? What exactly we are trying to migrate? Tell me. We need to link up with Snowflake with DBT. Tell me what is migration project? What is migration project? Tell me.
We are migrating the databases tables used
So we are
the on-premises.
On-premises to where?
From one
Cloud.
warehouse to another warehouse, we will migrate the data.
Only warehouse, huh?
From one stage to another stage.
Okay, see, I'll explain. Not stage, not warehouse. See what happened. So see, we are migrating the data from one data source. So here data source in the sense like what it can be on-premises or cloud database. Okay, or data warehouse. Okay, data warehouse or cloud data warehouse. Okay, see, we are migrating the data from one data source to Snowflake. So why we are migrating reason is that what? Because of cost cutting. There are so many reasons are there. Cost cutting is there. So performance is there. So it's a SaaS model. Okay, so then huge volumes. Okay, see security. Because of all these reasons, what happened? The data companies' data they want to move from on-premises or cloud database or data warehouse, on-premises data warehouse. Okay, or cloud data warehouse to Snowflake. So what exactly we are trying to migrate? The tables, the views, the functions, and the procedures. Okay, see what happened. What I want to convey is that what? See, our data is there in on-premises or some databases or OLTP systems. Now this data I want to move to the Snowflake. So then what happens? Snowflake we have moved, then DBT come into picture to the transformation part. See, simple thing, Oracle database is there. From the Oracle database, now who will come in picture to bring the data to Snowflake? Which guy? Tell me, this is on-premises, this is Snowflake. Now who will come in picture? Which guy? How to load the data? By using what? By using ELT. Okay, Fivetran. Assume like Fivetran. So they are trying to take the data and they are putting into the, assume like they are putting into the S3. Okay. Now what happened from the S3? How we are bringing to Snowflake by using which concept? Which concept? Anybody high level giving? We'll see the presentation. So
Snowflake.
by using copy into command or by using Snowpipe or by using external table. So relocate something. Okay, so make us aware concept. So okay, our external table. So by using copy into command or by using Snowpipe, by using external table, we are loading into Snowflake transient table we are trying to load. Now this is a raw data. Now data is there. Now which guy will come into picture? Do the transformation. Which guy? Now data is there. Data is already loaded to the data warehouse. Now who is coming to picture here? Which guy will come into picture? The DBT. Data build tool will come in picture. With the help of DBT, what we can do? We can do the coding, nothing but development. Okay, so development. We can do the testing. Remember, so testing can be done easily in DBT. We are having again singular test. We'll see in details coming sessions. We are having singular test is there and generic test is there. So generic test. So we can able to do the testing with the help of DBT. And what we can perform with the help of DBT? Deployment can be done easily. So coding, testing, deployment. What is deployment? Tell me important terminology. This terminology should have an idea. Tell me what is deployment? Deployment. So we can perform development activities. Deployment is nothing but what? So moving the data from moving the code
to prod
from one instance or one environment to another environment. So this is called as what? This is called as deployment. Tell me, we'll have what the environment will have in the project. We'll have development environment, then test environment, testing. Any other environments? Anyone? Any here? Those who know have working knowledge. Only two environments.
Prod
They'll have. Okay,
UAT.
prod. So UAT.
Staging environment.
UAT is nothing but what? Say user acceptance testing. So same thing. SIT instance will be there. What is SIT? System
integration testing.
System integration testing is there. Okay, same thing. So we're having stage instance. So staging. Okay, so staging instance. Same thing. Pre-prod will be there. What is pre-prod? It's a pre-production environment. Same thing, having sandbox instance. Okay, different companies will have different names. Okay, sandbox. It's also one of the testing environment. Same thing. Last one is the production environment. Out of this, all the environments will have complete read and write access in which environment? Tell me, production. Complete read and write access in where?
Development.
So remember, so we'll work mostly on the development environment. So remaining are the testing instances. Is the live data will be there where? Live data will be there in the prod environment. Okay, see live data. So we'll work mostly developers will work here. So the DBT developers will work here. Now what happened? We have developed something. Now what happened? Now we want to move this code to all the instance and come to here. Now this is nothing but what? Moving the code from one instance to is called as code migration, code deployment, or code release. See, so code migration. Okay, see code migration. So code deployment or code release. So terminology you should have idea. Okay, see. So code. Remember one more time. If you know SQL, if you know Snowflake only, DBT can be easily understood. Okay, see. Now what happened? So we are trying to move the code from dev to test to UAT, nothing but called as code migration or code deployment, or this is called as continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, so this is the function. It's a continuous integration, continuous deployment. So moving the code, okay, see developing the code, testing the code, and moving to this is called as continuous integration. So with the help of DBT, we can able to the deployment easily. So documentation easily, data lane. So why DBT come in picture? What happened with the help of DBT? I can do the development activities. I can do the test cases. Deployment can be done easily, and the documentation. So generally what happened? Okay, generally we'll have JIRA tickets will be assigned to us. After developing, what we should do? We should do the testing. Once everything is done, what happened? We should prepare. We should what we should do? We should prepare the the documentation. Documentation. Now what happened? This is a manual activity. But what happened in DBT is just use the command DBT docs generate. That generate the doc, it will get automatically generation will get generated. What the point? See one more time. So see. So the point is that what here we should do manual activity, normal thing. But what happened in the help of DBT, just execute this command, the document will get automatically generated. What is data lineage? Any idea, anyone? Data lineage. We'll see the same thing in detail. Just as a high level thing I'm trying to convey. That's it. Tell me what is data lineage?
Flow.
Data flow.
Data flow.
Data flow.
From different models. Dependency. Data dependency.
Okay. See what happened. Correct only. See. So lineage is nothing but what? See here. What happened? So see, this is depending on this thing. So we can able to easily understand the lineage. Okay, but what happened if I want to do what in normal database? What happened? We should go for ER diagram. What is ER diagram? Say entity relationship diagram. Okay, see, and this. So, but what happened? With the help of DBT, so no need to do separate tool. We can simply get the relationship. Like this is nothing but so data lineage nothing but DAG dependencies can be easily understood with the help of this like a visualization. So coding, testing, deployment, documentation, data. See, remember ultimately with the help of DBT we can build the build the ETL or ELT pipelines. Which pipelines we can build easily? ETL or ELT?
ELT.
ELT pipe. Okay, see ELT pipe. So with the help of DBT, we can build the ELT pipelines easily. We can do the development activities. Once development, we can do the testing. Once testing, we can do the deployment. So once deployment, we can do the documentation. So with the help of DBT, we can able to perform all these activities with a single tool. That was the main functionality. Got the point? So this is the functionality. See what happened? Easy testing, reusability code. Tell me in Snowflake, if I want to write the reusable code, how can I write the reusable code in Snowflake? If I want to perform any reusable code, what I should do?
CTS.
Which one? CTS.
Function.
Functions and procedures. No. So UDFs, user defined functions. What about UDTFs? User defined tabular functions. What's the same thing? We can go for procedures. So remember, if you want to write the reusable code in Snowflake, you can go for UDF, UDTFs, procedures. Same concept in DBT, it's called as macros and JINJAs. With the help of macros and JINJAs, we can able to write the reusability code. Okay, see, remember, entire DBT work on one principle, that is DRY principle. What is DRY abbreviation for DRY? Anyone knows, sir? Say what? So don't terminology. So don't repeat yourself in the sense like what? So see point what is the name? So write one time and reuse in multiple places. So don't repeat the code one more time. So this point is that what define one time and we can able. So how can we make it reusable with the help of this macros and JINJA templates? Okay, see, whereas in Snowflake we call as UDF, and so whatever we create in this thing, same thing we can create in macros. That's what the advantage. With the help of macros and JINJA language, we can able to make it reusable code. Okay, so same thing, CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment, we can done easily. Same thing, data lineage, nothing but what's like DAX. You can say DAX. You can get like this is dependent on this. Okay, so okay. So one more thing, documentation can be done easily. And also so far, we'll call for any questions. Simple thing,
Yeah,
like
is DBT is a tool?
Like a
Is
tool.
it a tool or is it a cloud-based software?
It's a SaaS model is there and CLI model is there. It's a SaaS. Same as Snowflake. Tell me Snowflake can be logged in how many ways? Using what? Snowsite.
Same, like cloud-based and
It's a UI. Okay,
Yes.
this
UI.
classic console. Classic console. It's also UI. SnowSQL CLI. For first two, what happened? Just is a installation because it's SaaS. But what about say, okay, download? We should download and install. Same thing. DBT also having two things. So DBT Cloud, it's a SaaS UI, and DBT Core, it's a CLI. Okay, we should download. Now we are discussing cloud. It's a CUI. Any apart from any other questions? So understand the functionality. We'll discuss like we have 2 weeks of sessions. Don't worry, help in each. Anybody? Just I am giving high level. What are the advantages and what is DBT? Just a brief glance. So see, this is the advantage. Now what happens? See, remember one more important point. If you want to learn this DBT, we should have understanding of SQL statements. Okay. Then Snowflake data, because we are connected to the Snowflake data warehouse, we should have knowledge on Snowflake data warehouse. And we should have table and its type. Tell me in Snowflake, what are the important tables we're having in Snowflake? This is high level discuss. Important tables in Snowflake.
Permanent, transient, and temp.
Transient.
Now tell me. Say.
Temporary, permanent, and transient.
So internal tables.
External tables.
External tables. So see, internal tables and external tables. Now what happened? Internal tables again divided into data will be stored inside Snowflake. Again, these are divided into permanent table, so transient table, and temporary table. Okay, so see, data will be stored within Snowflake. This is outside Snowflake. With the help of DBT, I can create permanent table, transient table. So simple thing I'll explain later. You see, this is the functionality. Remember, if you want to have DBT knowledge, before that you should have knowledge on this table and its type. Same thing. What are the types are having in views in Snowflake? Types of views in Snowflake.
Normal view, materialized.
So only two.
Secure views.
So see, so 4 things are there. Okay, see. So normal views. It's also called as non-materialized views. Materialized views. Okay. Next one, we're having what? Materialized views. Materialized views. One more thing. Secure views. And one more thing. One more view is there. What is the other view?
Secure materialized view.
Secure view, satisfying. We are having so temporary. So okay, so so we can create temporary view also. It's called in. Okay, so Snowflake. You see normal view, materialized view, secure view, and temporary view. Okay, see with the help of DBT, we can create normal view, secure view with the configuration property. So here you should understand when I should go for normal view, when I should go for materialized view, when I should go for secure. Same thing here also. So you should have understanding of what is permanent table. What is the time travel? Tell me time travel for permanent table is what? How long we can access? Maximum of
90 days.
90 days
For enterprise.
plus 7 days fail safe is there. What about transient table? It's a 0 to
1 day.
1 day.
0 to 1.
Fail safe is there?
No.
No fail safe. What about temporary? It's also 0 to 1. What's the main difference? It's a session based.
Session based.
Session based.
Okay. What about normal use? When you go for normal use? Normal use? Tell me.
Multiple table for reporting.
We can fetch data from one or more tables.
So generally we'll go for normal use will be used by what? Power BI, I guess. When you go for materialized use functionality, materialized use
Improve the
functionality.
performance.
So improve the performance.
When you
Okay,
want
see?
to schedule the normal views or materialized views, you can.
So performance nothing but it's a pre-computed. What about secure use mainly for data sharing purpose? So see, remember, if you want to understand DBT now, you should have understand like when I should go for permanent table, when I'm creating transient table, when I go for external table. Same thing, when I should go for normal use, materialized use, secure use, temporary. If you know this knowledge, what happened, DBT can be learned easily. Okay, will help you if not able to understand, will help you. Okay. So you should have knowledge on what? So knowledge on Snowflake data warehouse, the SQL statement, aggregate function, analytical function, CTs, joins, list, all the SQL concepts would be covered. Okay, so then Snowflake data warehouse like cloning concept, time travel concept, data loading part, data unloading part, all things we'll discuss with the help of DBT macros concept. And you should know what are the tables are we having? Internal tables, external tables. So Snowflake views, normal views, materialized views, secure views. You see, this is the functionality. And remember one thing, in DBT, everything is like a models. So see, models contains like SQL statement. Simple thing. I'll try to give one thing. Let me open one more session. Tell me this is connected to the Snowflake data warehouse. Now I want to find what is my database and what's my schema. Tell me in SQL, I want to find what's my database and schema. So select Select
Current database.
database.
current database. Okay, that's one. Now you should know is Snowflake basic knowledge, current database and current schema. Control enter. Now see what happened. So ProdDB. Now we are in ProdDB RAS schema. Same thing. Execute in DBT. So select. I have already the connection. So current database. So current schema. We'll see in detail. Don't worry. Okay, see. Now it's connected to where? Connected to. So it's connected to where? Connected to DevDB dev schema. So go back here. So see DevDB. So DevDB. So dev schema. So dev schema. Now what happened? So how's list of tables? Show tables. Show tables. Now what happened? Let me take one table, any table. Any table. Okay, let me take this table, component or country list. Control C. Select it, start from the same country list. Now what happened? Now see, I want to club those two strings. How to club? Tell me. I want to club these two strings. How to club? Tell me how to club.
Concatenating.
So let me write here. So see, I'll explain details. So concatenate. Okay, control enter. This is in DBT cloud. This is the setup on Monday session. So how to club two strings? By using what? By using what concept?
Pipe symbol.
Pipe symbol. So country, port, hyphen, country, name. Okay, name. So put one alias. Okay, see, country, something like okay. Okay. So try to compile, try to run this functionality. So this is the select statement I am trying to write. Okay, see, now it's having single column. Now I'm saving as simple one model. So model. Okay, so like see, country, details, stage, .SQL high level, don't worry. So I'm giving, so country in the models folder, I'm trying to create one thing. Okay, now what happened? Now I'm trying to run the same thing. So see, so DBT, so DBT run -m, so control V, enter. Now see what happened. Okay, see the same thing. So see, one view will get created. Okay, see, let me go back here. Let me execute the same functionality. Select star from the same. You know, see what happened? This is what? This is where we created in the, this is what the function, see here what happened. So preview the data. Data is there here. So data, so preview data. So see 001 in the, tell me same data is coming in. So point is that what? So we have created model. Model contains what? What's contained? Contains the select statement. Whenever we run anything, what happen? Either what? Tables or views will get automatically created. See the logic we written, the logic. Whenever we run, what happen? Either table or views will get automatically. That's what the point. So here what happened? We'll work mostly on this models concept. This model contains our transformation logic. Whenever you run this model, what happened? Either transient table or permanent table. A normal view or secure will be created based on the property. Got the point? Fitting a little bit. Yes or no? So see here. So see here what happened. We work mostly on this models concepts only. So let us select statement. Whenever run any command, what happened? Either table or views will get automatically created. That's the function. We'll see the same thing in detail. So far any questions, sir? So that we'll try to start our thing with flow. This is important. Before going to the flow, any doubts, anyone?
It can be used with other cloud tools also, right?
It can connect it to anything. Okay, anyway, anything. Okay, let me go
like
back.
Databricks and other stuff.
1 second, let me help you.
So
This is the
model like
connection.
hello.
Go ahead.
Hey, Praveen. So this model like a view, whenever you call a select statement, the model is getting executed, which means underlining the view will be executed, right? Every time.
You see what happened? We will be executed. Okay. Alex, 1 second, hold on. Okay, now see point is that what you're asking, see? So add connection. So see, DBT connected to Snowflake, Postgre, BigQuery. See what we discussed at the starting definition, what we discussed. So it is used to, so starting is that what? Okay, used to transform the data that has been already loaded in the data warehouse. It can be connected to Snowflake, Postgre, BigQuery, Redshift. Okay, now our question is that what's the question you're asking? Tell me your question is that what? Now, what's the question? Come again. Tell me.
No, I just see, you created one model with the selector statement.
Okay.
So whenever you call that model in a Snowflake, so is it mean it is
not Snowflake. We don't run in the DBT. This command is running in the DBT.
Okay, so is wrapping up entire code into one file, and when you call that model, it will be create a view in Snowflake.
Yeah, that's first. No, let's see what happened. Let me write one more time. So let's see. I'm trying to write select one. Okay, so make this up. Move yourself. Okay. So select one ID. Now I'm saving this in models. Like abc1177.sql. Copy the same thing. We are creating model folder.
So Praveen, initially how you are going to that model? First you must be creating some file, right? When you open the DBT.
We need
How
to do
you
the
are
setup.
saving?
Setup we'll discuss. Okay, so setup we did not discuss. Setup we'll discuss in the
Okay.
Monday session. Now see what happened. Let me take that and thing. So don't go higher thing, just the basics. Okay. Now see what happened. So see, copy the scroll down. So here logs. Okay, see. So copy the same thing. Okay, so put here. So this is the select statement we have written. But what happened when you run this command? What happened? This select statement is wrapping as a view and creating the Snowflake. So where it exactly creating the development database? This is configuration put at the set starting. Okay, clear so far? So don't go in detail. This is demo. Okay, so okay. See when you run this, what happened? Okay, tabular will get automatically created. Okay, now come to this project flow. Now see what happened. So source system contains what? These are the source systems. Okay, see, it can be CSV files, it can be Excel files, JSON, text files. So data files are there. So it can be what? On-premises database or the cloud database or cloud data warehouse. Okay, see. So our data will be there here in the data file format, on-premises or cloud. Now this data I want to move to Snowflake. Tell me this is called as what? Moving data is called as what?
Migration.
So see, so it's a data migration. So moving the tables, functions, views into, it's called as migrations. Okay, see. Now what happened? Now this is on-premises or cloud. How to bring into Snowflake? What will come into picture? Tell me. Which guys will come into picture? Which guys? Tell me.
Snowflake.
No, ELT tools, no ELT tools. ELT tools are it.
Python or ADF or
Anything. Okay, see, generally we'll go for, so ELT tool, we'll go for Fivetran is the more thing, Fivetran, Airbyte, anything. Okay, with the help of ELT tool, data load, they're putting into S3. Here S3 will access a data lake. Okay, see, data lake. From here, what happened? We need to bring into Snowflake. Tell me raw data. Now, yes, cloud is there. Now we need to bring to Snowflake. Now, what I should create? Tell me what I should create. What I should create? Tell me when I want to access data from different cloud, we should go for
External
what concept?
stages.
external
Stages.
tables you have to create.
External stages.
External stages should be created. External stages should be created. Okay, so external stages should be created. Now external stages created. Now how to load to Snowflake table by using which concept here to load the data?
Copy into.
Copy into. If it is an automation process, contains data is coming, then go for Snowflake. Now without loading, I want to bring the data, then we should go for what? We should go for without loading, I want to bring the data, then we should go for what? We should go for external table concept. See, that's what the function. See, here you should understand like knowledge on copy into command Snowflake external table. Now, same data, whatever data is there in S3 for it's a like data like raw data will be there. Same raw data will be loaded to Snowflake transient table. Now, raw data is there. Now, who will come into picture? Which guy will come into here? Tell me. Which
DBT.
guy?
DBT.
So DBT. So DBT, what? It is used to take the data that has been already loaded by the data loaders or the ELT tools. So see, one more time. Now data is already available. Now, so DBT not involved in extraction or loading. Now, what is focusing? Focusing on the
Transform.
loading part. Okay. Now, so with the help of DBT, we are trying to the transformation. Okay. Now, what exactly DBT can able to do? DBT can able to the development activities, testing activities, deployment, documentation, data lineage version. So with the help of DBT, I can able to all this functionality. So it is used to take the raw data. DBT, we are doing the transformations with the help of what concept? The models, macros, test cases, all the concept we are trying to do the functionality. Now, ultimately, this transform data, who will consume? Tell me who will consume? This transform data.
Snowflake.
Any business
So
intelligence
see,
too.
business intelligence. Ultimately, what this transform data will be in the tables. Now, on the top of table, we should create views and we should do the Tableau guys, reporting teams. What they will do, they'll try to build the dashboards. Again, what happened? Again, these things we can do with the help of what? Again, we can do, okay, this transform data will go for, so, okay, AI people, machine learning people, data sharing. So this is the functionality. One more time. So raw data is available. So our data is there in on premises. This is nothing but data migration to Snowflake. We want to bring the data to Snowflake. Now what happened? So S3, the ELT tools, the Fivetran, the stage. Now with the help of copy into command, with the help of Snowpipe, external table, we are trying to bring into raw data. This is one thing. Next one, we should go to the transformation. How can do the transformation with the help of DBT? I can able to all these activities, the development, testing. So this all the activities we can able. This transform data ultimately who will consume? The reporting teams will be consumed. So this is the project flow. Okay, so this entire thing. So if you are able to understand this functionality, where DBT fits here. So it will take the raw data, do the transmission, development, testing, deployment, documentation. This all the, so it's used to build the ELT pipeline. So ELT, extracting, loading, transformations pipeline we can able to build with the help of DBT. Okay, ask your questions.